Fatehgarh Sahib town in Punjab should be bustling with students. It has two engineering colleges, a polytechnic, and a university. Big banners announce scholarships, modern courses, and campus placements. But the institutes are struggling to attract the youth.
ਜਵਾਕ ਨਾ +2 ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਹੁਣ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਕਨੂਡਾ ਚਲੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਹੋਰ ਕੰਟਰੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਸਾਡੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਇਹ ਕਲਚਰ ਹੀ ਬਣ ਗਿਆ ਇੱਕ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਾਹਰ ਜਾਣੇ ਵਾਲਾ, ਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਉੱਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਆ। ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੁਣ ਲੋਕ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਤਾਂ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੇ, ਯੰਗਸਟਰ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਚਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, ਫਿਰ ਹੋਰ ਸਟੇਟਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਲੋਕ ਜੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਨ ਉਰੇ।
ਤੇ 12+2 ਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਬੱਚੇ ਕਾਲਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆਈਲੈਟਸ।
ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਜੀ ਕਾਲਜ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਜੀ ਉਰੇ ਸਕੋਪ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਜੋਬ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਣੀ, ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਨੇ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਅੱਗੇ।
ਜਿਵੇਂ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਕਾਲਜਾਂ 'ਚ ਗਈ ਸੀ ਇੱਕ ਚੱਕਰ ਮਾਰਨ, ਅਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਸੀ ਅਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਅੱਛੇ ਕੋਰਸਿਸ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਕੰਪਿਊਟਰ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, BBA ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਮਾਸਟਰਸ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਅਤੇ ਤਾਂ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਵੀ ਨੌਕਰੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਦੀਆਂ।
ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਡਮ ਦੇਖੋ, ਕੋਰਸਿਸ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਨੇ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਆਪਾਂ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੁਝ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ, ਪਰ ਦਿੱਕਤ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਆ ਉਹ ਜੋਬਸ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇ ਰਹੀ ਹੈਗੀ, ਫਿਰ ਉਹਦਾ ਕਿਆ ਫਾਇਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਜੇ ਹੁਣ ਬੰਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਵੇਟ ਕਿਤੇ ਲੱਗਦਾ, ਉੱਥੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ 4-5 ਹਜ਼ਾਰ ਰੁਪਏ ਸੈਲਰੀ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈ ਸਾਰੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਮੰਥਲੀ, ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਕੁਝ ਬਣਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਫਿਰ।
Punjab is reeling under a chronic problem of unemployability. The youth here no longer find education a path to a secure, successful future, and professional degrees don't ensure high-paying jobs. Army veteran H.S. Panag, a resident of Fatehgarh Sahib, explains the dichotomy.
We produced 2 doctors and 5 army officers from this village, all from the period of 1970 to 1975 or late 60s. Green Revolution had taken place and everybody was doing exceptionally well, and there was a desire to do more. What has happened today is that after that, we have not produced a single doctor, engineer, or army officer. There seems to be a lack of desire amongst the children to excel. I have seen very few children who have any defined goals. Their singular aim is to somehow go abroad. And the inspiration for this is the success stories that they hear. Also, the huge mansions that they have created on the outskirts of every village of my area.
It is a vicious cycle of low education, poor skills, and lack of a thriving job market, and the youth in Punjab are finding it hard to break free from it. I'm in the historic city of Fatehgarh Sahib. This Gurdwara behind me was built in the memory of Guru Gobind Singh's 2 younger sons, Zorawar and Fateh Singh. This place already has a cluster of universities and colleges set up by the SGPC, and recently the Education Minister of Punjab announced that Fatehgarh Sahib will be declared as an educational hub to bring in more job opportunities in this region. Last year, Bhagwant Mann wrote a letter to the centre saying that under the PM Mitra scheme, 1,000 acres of land under the scheme has been identified in Fatehgarh Sahib, and a textile park can be set up here. But people on the ground are not very hopeful of any big change or any revolution in the education or the job opportunities for them here. The 2 primary sectors that can employ the youth, agriculture and industry, have also failed to innovate with the changing times. In the industrial hub of Ludhiana, 60 kilometers away, the businesses are reluctant to hire local graduates. Industrialist Rahul Ahuja explains why.
We have a big pool of young people. We have so many technical and commercial colleges, but unfortunately right now the concept in mind of the young generation is to go abroad. Employability is a big challenge. Our institutes, they need to cope up with the change. 98% of the rest of the youth, whatever they are studying is technologically backwards, and I would say primitive to what is required in the industry. All the technical colleges should be attached with some industry in a particular way so that the students are employable.
This lack of practical knowledge makes the youth unemployable.
There's an issue from the colleges side as well. I keep on saying that we are not adding the necessary practical touch to the education at all the levels. Starting from the education point of view, we need a lot of skill training. We need to fill in the gap of the skills what the colleges are teaching the children, and from the industry point of view, we are lacking a startup culture in Punjab.
The industry in Punjab itself has its limitations. The state is landlocked and it loses to competition from other states. High land prices in Punjab also make it expensive to invest here. The existing manufacturing heavy industry has not upgraded.
Punjab has its own share of problems away from port, away from human resource, away from raw material resource. Problems are there. Every state has its own problem. I would not say that other states, they don't have their problems. But despite of having their problems, other states have progressed. Punjab should do certain things which can counter these geographical disadvantages. Actually, what we need in Punjab is we need high-tech industries in Punjab. So we need such policies, such attractive policies by the government, such pull by the government, that big technologically advanced companies, they set up shop in Punjab, and definitely you will see that technology will be transferred to smaller industry. The modernization of agriculture is missing. The industrialization of agriculture is missing. We have the industry and agriculture. The government needs to work on that to interlink industry and agriculture, to mechanize more and more the agriculture.
High-tech and knowledge-driven industry, which will be the future of jobs, has not established in Punjab. Most of today's established businesses of Punjab started from this lane in Ludhiana. From Hero to Avon Cycles, from Vardhaman to Monte Carlo, the hard work and persistence of businessmen and women made Ludhiana the industrial hub of Punjab. They also inspired a lot of young men and women to become entrepreneurs. But today, with changing global markets and tough competition, the industry in Ludhiana needs a revival. While the previous state governments in Punjab tried to turn Mohali into an IT hub and set up departments to help startups, the efforts did not reap the desired results.
See, it's a fourth industrial revolution which is in progress across the globe. And the fourth industrial revolution is driven by smart and digital technologies like artificial intelligence, 3D printing, robotics, Internet of Things, and so on. That these technologies are driving the process of industrialization. Now, future jobs are in these sectors, and these sectors have not entered in a big way, both in industry as well as in education institutions in Punjab. Even the government of Punjab, in its industrial and business policy 2022 has recognized this emerging trend. I mean, both the even industry, government and education institutions are realizing the significance of these emerging job trends. The need of the hour is that these three institutions should sit together at one platform and prepare Punjabi youth for future jobs.
Meanwhile, the youth in Punjab is no longer relying on the state's primary sector, agriculture, for jobs. The farmers and agricultural experts told ThePrint that with falling farm incomes, shrinking land holding, and no innovation in the agri sector, the field is no longer attractive to the youth.
ਖੇਤੀਬਾੜੀ ਵਾਲਾ ਸੈਕਟਰ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਜੌਬ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਇਸ ਸੈਕਟਰ 'ਚ ਹੈ, ਬਸ਼ਰਤੇ ਕਿ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਸਰਕਾਰਾਂ ਕਿਸਾਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਬਾਹਾਂ ਫੜਨ ਔਰ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਲਾਹੇਵੰਦਾ ਧੰਦਾ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਜਾਵੇ। ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹ ਨੁਕਸਾਨਦੇਹ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਧੰਦਾ, ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਗਾਂ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਹੱਥ ਪਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਬਾਹਰ ਭੱਜਣ ਰਹੇ।
ਤੇ ਫੂਡ ਪ੍ਰੋਸੈਸਿੰਗ ਆਪਾਂ ਚਾਲੂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਤੇ ਫੂਡ ਪ੍ਰੋਸੈਸਿੰਗ, ਪੈਕੇਜਿੰਗ ਐਂਡ ਹੋਮ ਡਿਲੀਵਰੀ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਚੱਲਦਾ, ਕਾਰਪੋਰੇਟ ਕਲਚਰ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਇਹ ਲੋਕ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ, ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਯੂਥ ਦੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੇ ਲੈਵਲ 'ਤੇ ਇਹ 'ਚ ਇਨਵੋਲਵਮੈਂਟ ਹੋਏਗੀ, ਭਾਗੀਦਾਰੀ ਹੋਏਗੀ।
ਜਦੋਂ ਬੱਚੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਇੰਨਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਦਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੁੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਦਾ, ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਬਾਹਰ ਦੀ ਭੱਜਦੇ ਆ, ਦੌੜਦੇ ਆ। ਜਦੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਉਹੀ ਬੱਚੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹੀ ਬੱਚੇ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਸਖਤ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਕੁਛ ਪੈਸੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ, ਇੱਥੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਕਰਜ਼ਾ ਵੀ ਲਾ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ, ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਵੀ ਲੈ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ, ਸਾਰਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵਰਗੇ ਫਿਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਆ, ਉਹ ਵੀ ਇੰਸਪਾਇਰ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਯਾਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਉੱਥੇ ਬਾਹਰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਕੁਛ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ, ਇੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੁਛ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ। ਸੋ ਸਾਡੀ ਗੌਰਮੈਂਟ ਨੂੰ ਧਿਆਨ ਦੇਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਵੱਲ।
तो यहाँ पे मतलब बच्चों को अपना कोई फ्यूचर नहीं दिख रहा।
हाँ मैडम, बिल्कुल नहीं है, फ्यूचर है ही नहीं है बिल्कुल भी।
With agriculture and industry failing the youth of Punjab, a handful of institutions in Punjab are trying to stop the brain drain. They are reviving interest in traditional career options like the National Defence Academy and the Union Public Service Commission. For instance, in Taran, a charitable trust, Nishane-Sikhi, is conducting coaching classes for UPSC, NDA and other professional courses like NEET and JEE. This is attracting rural students as well from Firozpur, Hoshiarpur, Gurdaspur and Kapurthala among other districts. This year, the Shiromani Gurdwara Prabandhak Committee tied up with the private coaching institute in Chandigarh. Raj Malhotra's IAS study group to fund the UPSC coaching and living expenses of 25 Amritdhari Sikh students this year. Operating in the same pool, the Punjab University in Chandigarh also prepares students for IAS coaching.
Students from all cadres, from all castes, I must say all states, they come to us for preparation of the examinations. When they come for the preparation of exam, they come with some kind of an expectation, right? So these students, they're very enthusiastic. They have a hunger to learn. So we get an overwhelming response from Punjab. As I told you earlier also, we get students from as far as Fazilka, Jalalabad, or Abohar, and such students from such far off places. So the students apply for an entrance exam. That entrance exam is basically like the prelim exam of UPSC. The students appear for it and then they are chosen for the batch, right? The number is actually increasing. Students are showing keen interest in government jobs. I must tell you that students of Punjab are very much interested in these government jobs. Only that they need to have a right kind of alignment, a right kind of motivation.
But whether these efforts will stop the brain drain from Punjab and make the youth employable, only time will tell. The experts Print spoke to said that successive elected governments in Punjab have failed to have a long-term vision for the state and put Punjab back on the growth trajectory. It's also not helping in improving the employability of the youth in the state. Though the current AAP government is giving all the right signals by announcing an industry and an agriculture policy, the people on the ground are not very hopeful till they see any results. In Punjab, this is Sonal Matharu for ThePrint.